Alright, so we're going to talk about getting our AutoPath files onto the display. So we've gone into Operations Center, we've made our setup file, including our AutoPath source operation. Now we've got it loaded onto our display. So basically what we're going to do is kind of give an overview of what we need to do after it's loaded onto the display. So we pulled into the field here. We want to set our AutoPath line. So we just go over here to set track. And there you see we have an AutoPath line available for this field. So we'll click on AutoPath. And it's going to start generating a track here. So here you can see all these little yellow lines. That's supposed to be where our rows were planted, so our corn or soybean rows, essentially where they were planted in the field. These blue lines are lines that the AutoPath has generated, so matching up in between these rows. But we do have some options once we've set our AutoPath line. If we go over here to set track again, we can hit this little edit button here beside our AutoPath line. And there you'll see, let me move this map over real quick. And here you'll see, so there's our sprayer in the field there. But we have the option here, so if you don't want to see all these jumbled up yellow lines, we can uncheck that. And now all we see is our passes down there. I prefer not to have the rows on there, but like I said, that's a user preference. We can also show the source operation path. So these green lines represent where our planter was in the field or whatever source operation we chose to use. So that's the source operation if you want to see that as well. And then we have the generation method. So a lot of times we're going to set it up for optimize for fewest passes. But if you're real big on managing compaction in the field, you can do the follow source operation. So we'll hit OK, and it's going to generate another map. And now our sprayer is going to follow the source operation. So this works really well. Say if we're planting with a 60-foot planter and we have a 120-foot sprayer, so we can, like I said, go right down where our planter was. The only time you'll see some, I guess what we would call some hiccups with this is if we have some mismatch widths between our sprayer and planter or applicator and planter. You'll have to run down the field with some overlap, but like I said, this works really well. But like I said, most of the time we're going to set guys up to run this optimized fewest passes. So after you have all that set up, you can exit out. Then you can get on your line and start with your AutoPath operation.